Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's makeup look, I filmed this makeup look for you guys right over here. This is just a very natural makeup look that I wanted to film for you guys. And then I also did some faux freckles, if you guys can see. I love freckles, and like I've always wanted freckles. I'm obsessed with this makeup look, you guys. It's very glowy and very pretty. I don't know, I feel like I'm ready for summer already. But I just wanted to do something different on my channel, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you aren't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you guys never miss another upload. Give this video a big thumbs up so I know you guys like these kind of videos. And if you want to see how to create this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing that you want to do is really just moisturize the shit out of your skin. For that, I'm gonna use a couple things to moisturize my skin with. The first thing that I'm starting off with is the TATCHA the water cream. And this is a really hydrating moisturizer. It's so thin that it penetrates right into your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over my face. And today this is going to be like a no eyeshadow look, so you don't really need to prime your lids or anything like that. There's nothing really going except for like bronzer and stuff is going on your eye, but you don't really need like to start off with your eyes first, because you guys already know I always do my eyes before I do my face makeup. So the next thing I'm going in with is my Sephora moisturizer, again because it's very cold out here, and like, you know, my skin is very dry. I am going to like really double up on my moisturizer because I really need all the hydration that I can get. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face as well. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I am using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Again, I love this primer. It's very sticky. I'm just going to apply this all over. I'm just going to push my hair back. And I love these like alligator kind of clips because my hair is silky. I feel like it comes out of regular clips. Okay, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take a paper towel and put it in my shirt. So now that I'm done priming my face, I'm just going to go in with my Huda Beauty illuminator, and this is in the shade Luna. It's an all over body highlighter and I love this stuff, and I'm just going to take that on my hand and work this into my skin. And I am moving on to foundation. So for foundation, I'm gonna take my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the shade Sand. And I'm actually going to take my earrings off because I will put them on in a second. And then what I'm going to do is, so I have that on my face, I'm also going to take my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is in the shade Golden Beige. I'm just going to put 2 pumps of that at the back of my hand. I'm taking my MORPHE Fluidity foundation in the shade F2.60. And again, because this is going to be like mainly like a skin focused look, I want to just really work on my base and just have a really flawless canvas. I'm also going to take my Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Cheesecake, 2 pumps of that, and then you're gonna go ahead and apply your foundation. And again, this is just how I like my foundation. Everybody has their personal preference. So now that we have our foundation on, I'm going to go ahead and cream contour and highlight. And again, whatever is like left over like foundation, I basically just scoop it and put it in my little container. Like I just have a contact case container, and I just save my foundation for next time. Like sometimes when I'm on the go and like I'm in a rush and I have like 2 minutes to get ready, and I don't have all that time to mix my foundations, I literally just open this, scoop it out, and like I have my foundation ready to go. So for concealer, I am taking my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade Light Beige. So I'm just going to take this underneath my eyes. So I'm basically just applying my concealer down the bridge of my nose, underneath my eyes, my cupid's bow, my chin, my forehead. And then I'm also taking my Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer, and this is in the shade Nougat. And this is again a really full coverage concealer. So I'm just going to take this. If there's anything left in this tube, I do have a backup, but I don't want to open it just yet. I do have some. And this, you guys, is a very thick full coverage concealer. So I'm just taking a little bit at the back of my hand, and I'm just going to apply this like so, but I'm not blending it out just yet. I'm just applying it, sort of blending, but mostly just applying it. I want to let this sit in my skin for a little bit, and then I'm also going to go ahead and just apply my contour, my cream contour, and this is the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Light, and I like to just use that with my, it's just like a round brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and contour. And I feel like when you use cream products, like you get that really nice, natural, radiant, glowy look. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my beauty blender and just blend everything out. And you could use a brush if you wanted to. I just like using a sponge because I feel like with the wetness of the sponge, it just blends the cream products really, really nicely. For underneath my eyes, to set my concealer, I'm taking my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder, and this is in the shade Banana Bread. And I'm just going to take that on my sponge as well. And I'm just going to set this in place. So the parts where I put my concealer, I'm using the Banana Bread powder to set that. So basically, to set the rest of my face, I'm taking the JACLYN Hill loose highlighter powder. This is the Mood Light powder, or the luminous, I think it's the Mood powder, and this is in the shade Carrots, like that. And then I'm taking my my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Banana Bread loose powder as well. So I'm taking both of these together, I'm mixing them, and I'm going to set my entire face with this. And I'm also using a beauty blender, or I'm using a sponge to do that. And you're probably wondering like why I'm using the JACLYN Hill powder, but I've explained it in my previous videos as well. I love using the JACLYN Hill powder because it has a little bit of, it's like a highlighter as well, but it's not as intense. It's not like giving me an insane amount of highlight on my face. I just love mixing it in with my powder to set my face because it has like this blurring effect in it, where it just blurs out your I don't know, I feel like it blurs out your imperfections. It like basically face tunes your face in real life. When you go out, everybody will notice like your face is so flawless, like everything's blended so nicely. Every time I go out, I get compliments all the time on how my makeup looks so good, you know. So this is just the way I like to do my foundation in my face. It might be too thick and too much product for some people, but this is just how I do it. And I'm also just taking the Huda Beauty powder on its own and setting my lid with this. I think I forgot to set my lid. And I'm just going back in and pressing the powder underneath my eye and just setting this all in place. Now we're gonna warm up this look. Okay, what I'm taking next is my bronzer. So I'm taking the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer, and I'm taking that on my Morphe M530. It's just my contour brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and bronze up my skin. And then what I'm going to do is just like a clean, fluffy blending brush. This is the Morphe M504. It's just a fluffy brush like this. I'm going to pick up that bronzer on that as well. And this is just going to go in my crease to warm up my crease as well, so it's not like completely blank. For blush, I'm taking my Tarte 12 Hour Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party on my Morphe G4, and I'm just going to apply this on the apple of my cheeks. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. For my brows, I'm taking my MAC eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Charcoal Brown, and I'm just taking this on my Morphe M158 angled brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows with this. Now I'm going to take the Benefit Voluminizing Brow Gel, and this is in the number 3, and I'm just going on top of my brows with that. And then I'm also going in with the clear brow gel, like the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, and I'm just going to set my brows as well with this. So now I'm just going to take my JACLYN Hill, this is the Bold and Beaming highlighter, and this is in the shade Bomb, which is that really pretty gold color. And I'm just going to take that, and I'm using my MORPHE M510 tapered like highlighter brush that I always use. And I'm just going to pop this right on the high points of like my cheekbone. I'm going to put that above my brows, down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose. I'm also going to take the Flash palette, and I'm going to pick up the shade Gleam, which is this one here. So Gleam, Sparks, or this is Ice. So Gleam, Iced, and Sparks, which are these three colors right here. And I'm just going to go over that as well. As you can see, it's very, very intense because again, we do want this to be very glowy. I'm also going to take my flat shader brush, which is this one here, and I'm going to pick up the shade Gleam from the Flash palette. And I'm just going to take this on the high points of my brows. And then I'm also going to put the shade Bomb. I'm just picking that up on that brush as well. And I'm just going to put this on my lid. I think I'm going to go over it with Gleam as well because I really want this to pop. And then with like a smaller brush, like a smaller blending brush, I'm just going to pick up Gleam on that and then just pop this on my inner corners. Like, so I know it looks really flat still right now, but we are going to darken it and like add stuff to this. But I'm really like putting lots of highlighter. I want this to be really dewy, like glowy, dewy, wet looking. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eyelash curler and I am just going to curl my lashes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to layer mascara, like a good 2-3 coats of mascara. I am using the Too Faced waterproof mascara and the Too Faced regular mascara. You guys, I love these mascaras. These are the only ones I have left. My full size ones are like pretty much just empty now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a layer of mascara, let it dry, and then do like another layer. Like I'm going to layer this a couple times. I'm actually gonna go and this is perfect to use these ones. So these are the SANZA Beauty lashes. They're more of the natural lashes. I'll show you what that's North compared to 905. So you can see North is more like short to long, whereas 905s are more like, I feel like they're kind of like the same going across. Actually, they do go from short to long, but they're very subtle. So I feel like this lash would be perfect. Okay, so while my lashes are getting tacky, I am going to work on my favorite part. Basically, you're just going to take a really tiny eyeliner brush and you're going to pick up a brown of your choice. I naturally do have freckles. They're like right here and here, but they're very subtle. So I'm going in with my MAC eyeshadow in Espresso and I'm picking that up on this is my Sigma E05 eyeliner brush. And I'm just dipping that in and I'm literally just going to start tapping this in. And then in between that, I'm going to go ahead and take my beauty blender and just like press this into my skin with the beauty blender. And that kind of makes it look more subtle and natural. And then I'm just going to go back in and just go over some of them a little bit more. Now I'm just going to go ahead and stick my lashes on. What a difference lashes make. And then for lower lash mascara, again, I'm just going to take that and coat my lashes. So for lips, I'm taking my Morphe liquid lipstick and this is in the shade Hot Shot. It's just literally a bright red. Okay, so that is it for this makeup look. It's very simple, very easy and subtle. Again, there's nothing much to it. It's very glowy and beautiful. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed and turn on your post notifications so you guys never miss another upload. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!